This world tells us that we have a lot of problems. And what we are told? To resolve all these problems as soon as possible. If you read self-help book, if you listen to all the self-help guru out there, their number one motto is that you have a problem in your life and you can resolve it as soon as possible so that you can have a happy life, a life worth living. So after reading this amazing book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F, I tend to realize that we are having a different perception toward this life. And no wonder this book is a New York Times bestseller, because this tells us that how we should cope up with any problem in any scenarios of our life. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the entire summary of this book so that we can understand our life in a better way. If you look at the advertisement company, everybody is selling something that tells us that if you're going to buy this product, my product, then you can resolve this problem in your life. If you look at all over the social media, it's like everybody is posting their favorite thing. If we scroll down, all the time we feel that our life sucks. We feel that this life is horrible because my friend is going to that 7-star hotel, having an amazing brunch, going to that luxury yacht, XYZ, and look at me. My life sucks. The author told us in this book that we will have problems in our life no matter what. And the more you're going to dwell upon that problems, the more you're going to feel insecure. And the more you're going to feel insecure, you will worsen your problem. That will lead you towards more insecurity. And he called that the feedback loop from hell. One of the most beautiful quotes in this self-help book is, the desire for more positive experience, it's itself a negative experience. And paradoxically, the acceptance of one negative experience, it's itself a positive experience. The author told that this feedback loop from hell is a complete lie, because if you don't have any problem in your life, that means you are already dead. Any person out there, any human being who is breathing has problem no matter what, big, small. It totally depends upon from one situation to other situation. And if you're going to solve one problem of your life, the other problem emerges automatically. For example, you always want to own your dream house, right? That was the problem. Now you own it. Now the next problem is that you need to clean it on a regular basis, right? You have a desire of marrying a specific person. That was your number one problem. Now you got married. The second problem arises is, how should I make my spouse happy all the time so that we can have a better relationship? Let's take another example. You always want to stay fit. That was number one problem. And to resolve this problem, you took a membership of a gym. Now the next problem emerges is dedication, consistency, discipline. It's like every day you will have to wake up to go to the gym, to have a strict regime, right? We all gonna have problems in our life no matter what. And the earlier you're gonna accept it, you will feel calm no matter what. Albert Camus has said, you will never be happy if you continue to search for what happiness consists of. You will never live if you are looking for the meaning of life. Or to put more simple, don't try. That's why this book is so different from the other self-help book. It's a book about moving lightly despite your heavy burdens, resting easier with your greatest fears, laughing at your own tears as you cry them. This book will not teach you how to gain or achieve, but rather how to lose and let go. It will teach you to take inventory of your life and scrub out all but the most important items. It will teach you to close your eyes and trust that you can fall backwards and still be okay. It will teach you to give fewer F's, and it will teach you not to try. So now you must have understood that the book main idea is that we all have problems. And if we want to be happy in our life, that we need to solve our problems as soon as possible. But don't think that problem will fade away, it will stay. So the author told us 2 different strategies that will help us out in resolving the problems. The number one way to solve your problems is not to give an F about them. Many people out there who have problems in our life, they feel like a victim. They don't take the burden of responsibility. They pinpoint other people out there that this happened because of that person, or because of that situation, or because of that scenario. The author said that you need to take responsibility no matter what. Even the consequences were a little different. For an example, let's say you woke up early in the morning and you found a baby in front of your door. Now what are you going to do? That's the biggest problem, right? So there are 3 options. First is that you should take it. Second is give it away. And the third is find his or her mother. All these 3 steps are part of your responsibility. They are your problems and you need to take steps in order to resolve this problem. One of the most powerful quote in Hollywood history is from the movie Spider-Man, when his uncle told him, with great powers come great responsibility. Now the author bent this quote and he said, with great responsibility comes great power. Because every situation is different. For an example, let's say somebody stole your wallet. The problem is to find that wallet. Now, in that situation, you can respond in a very weird way. That totally depends upon from one person to the other. One can stay calm, or other can feel the burden of negativity and blame all these people out there, right? So you need to be responsible in everything which is happening in your life, in any given situation, in any given problem. And one of the most beautiful things that I've read in this book is when the author signifies to deal with any problem, you need to distance from them. You need to ask questions that whatever problem that you're facing right now, will it matter in the coming 10 years? And when you have this kind of thought process, then automatically the power loses all its problem, and then you can think strategically. Number 2 step is stop giving an F about how painful your problems are. The author said that your success totally depends upon when you ask questions to yourself that how much pain you can sustain for that problem. Is that problem worth my pain or not? For example, are you ready to take the burden of lifting weights? Because when you lift weight, you're actually torturing your body. But the end result is amazing. Can you spend countless hours in working for your own self, for your own company? That's called entrepreneurship, right? Can you face these burdens? Is it worth taking those burdens? If yes, then you can be successful in your life. Let's say you have a kid and now you understood that in the coming years, you need money for his education. That is a problem that you should take burden. But thinking about your neighbor got a new car, that's a useless problem and you should flush it as soon as possible. You need to differentiate and identify that which are the problems that you need to sustain and which are the problems that you need to give up as soon as possible so that you can have a mental state towards success, towards happiness, towards prosperity, right? By doing all these steps which the author told in this book, you will sustain happiness in your life because the problems will never gonna fade away in life. But we can solve all these problems and be happy in our life because life is full of suffering, and if you choose life values worth suffering, then suffering will change its own meaning. So I hope you like this book summary, and I hope you're going to implement all these things which the author told in this book. So I hope you like this video. If you do, then do give me a big thumbs up. Do subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my videos. Do also watch this next video. This will also help you out in understanding yourself. My name is Vaiibhav Nigam. Till then, I'll see you soon. Take care. Cheers. Bye bye.